Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I wanted to go ahead and throw together a project pan for the year of 2020. I kind of enjoy project panning. I feel some satisfaction from hitting pan, but I'm not super crazy about it. So I just went ahead and chose 10 products that I would like to hit pan on this year. I didn't do a project pan last year just because I did like a project where every month I would shop my stash and use like a certain set of products all month. And this year I thought it'd be fun to just go through. I pulled out some of my favorites so that I'll feel really happy when I'm using them and not things I'm just like trying to use up kind of thing. So I have 10 products here and let's just go ahead and jump on it. I feel like I don't really have to explain it too much. I just want to hit pan, and some things like I have products that you can't hit pan on I'd like to use up. So the first product that I chose is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Into Sun. I absolutely love this bronzer. I feel like it's super nice. At this point I've used it enough that you can barely see the letters anymore and there's just like a tiny little dip. But I got this a few months ago and I just really love the color. I thought if I was going to hit pan on a bronzer, this would be the most likely one just because I don't have to be careful with this at all. I can go in super liberally and it's just a really great shade. I feel like it blends super nice. I just really love this bronzer, so I thought I would try and focus on this one in the year of 2020. So the next product I have is the Milani Prep Set in Glow Illuminating Transparent Powder in the shade 02. I got this not that long ago, but I really like it. It's such a nice, light, just very non-cakey setting powder. It has just this tiniest little subtle glow to it, and I thought I would throw it in my project pan just because if I'm going to be continuing to use this for the rest of the year and just focusing on this and not buying any other powders, that I could probably end up hitting pan. I feel like powders like this are the easiest to hit pan on out of everything. And then I have a lip product, and I wanted to choose a lip product because I feel like I have 10 million lip products and I want to use something up. And the one I thought was most likely is my Jouer Diamond Walk Sheer Pigment Lip Gloss. Just looks like this. I reach for this all the time. I'm always using it. I feel like I can't see any usage at all as far as like the actual packaging goes, but I know I use this all the time, so I'm hoping if I continue to use this over the next few months, maybe it won't even take that long, I can go ahead and finish this just because I love gloss. And this is a very just like neutral, slightly leaning pinky color. It goes with pretty much everything, so that's one of my products. Alright, so the next product I have is a little bit crazy for a project pan because I have not even opened it yet, but this is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is one of my favorite primers ever. I went through a bottle already, and I've had this backup just because I had a friend gift it to me, and it's been sitting in the drawer. I've been using other things. I thought I could have done, if I wanted to like make it super easy for myself, my Glossier Prime Moisturizer Rich, which is my other favorite primer for winter. But I mean, I'm super close to finishing it, so that just felt a little bit too easy. So I pulled, that was loud, I pulled this out, and I figure I will use it throughout the year and hopefully finish it, just because I felt like I was looking at all the other primers I have, and none of them really seemed like something I'd want to use every single day long term. But I know I absolutely love this one. I feel like it just adds just like a little bit of glow and hydration to the skin, and it's just a really nice primer. So I pulled that out. I mean, I guess I could do an up close, but it's kind of silly because it's completely full. Alright, so next I have a highlighter. I tried to just choose one of each category. Honestly, I thought that was the easiest route to go, but I've been trying to hit pan on this for a little while now, and then I broke it and I had to repress it, so I don't really know what's happening. But this is the Natasha Denona Super Glow in the shade Fair. I absolutely love this highlighter so much. Here is what mine looks like. Like I said, it's kind of a mess, but it is one of the most beautiful, like super glowy highlighters while still appearing very smooth on the skin. I can't believe how much I love it, so I think I'll definitely be able to hit pan on this coming year, even though, like I said, it's kind of a mess. This is where I was using it mostly, but now it's all smushed all over, and technically I can see pan right here. Does that count? No, it doesn't. Alright, so next I have a little mini blush that I absolutely adore. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Luminous Flush. I have this on my cheeks today. It's just a tiny little baby, but I really love this because I feel like I do not have to be careful with it. There's just like a touch of color to it, so I feel like I can go kind of heavy with this blush. And again, it's such a baby size that I feel like it shouldn't be hopefully that hard to hit pan on. Who knows? I've never hit pan on a blush before in my life. But I really, really love this one, and I feel happy when I'm using it, and I feel like it just adds the most nice, just soft, subtle glow to the skin. So I thought I would throw it in my project pan for 2020. I feel like I get so repetitive whenever I do project pans because it's just like, well, I just chose this because I chose it. Like, there's no like super deep reasoning. Alright, so next I have a foundation, and this is the Ulta Beauty Moisturizing Foundation Stick, and I have the shade Very Fair Cool. I really, really love this, and I thought it'd be a good product to choose because I can use this all year round, and whenever it gets a little bit too light for me in the summer, I can mix this with my other stick foundations that are a little bit too dark for me, so I just think that it'll be a really good product all around. I'm just going to go ahead and twist it all the way up, so you can see that's how much is left. So there's a ton left, but that's okay. Alright, so next I have the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, and I just have a little mini size, which I think is the perfect size for these because they can tend to go bad if you have it for more than a year, because it's a cream product, and I don't know. I just really, really love the size of this, and I've been using it for a long time. I mean, I feel like you can tell there's some usage going on there, but I just want to be more consistent about using it, especially because it's such a nice product. It works with pretty much everything. I have under eye circles, so why not use it? It's just because I forget. So I'm hoping if I put in the project pan, if I make it a thing, that I will use it more because I do genuinely love it. I don't know if I would ever buy a full size of it just because, like I said, I feel like it's kind of wasteful unless you're really, really good about using it every single day, which I'm not. Alright, so next I have a brow product, and this is from Full Brow, and it's their brow powder in the shade Taupe. I have been using this a lot lately, and I normally always use a brow powder, even if I go in with a brow gel first, or whatever it may be. I just really like brow powder. I think it's easy and hard to mess up, and not as harsh as other products, so I just figured I would go ahead and pull this into my project pan. I think it should be pretty easy to hit pan on, because I already have a really nice little dent going. And then last but not least, I went ahead and chose an eyeshadow palette, and I went back and forth for quite a while trying to decide which one to do, just because I wanted it to be something that inspired me, but also simple enough that I'd use it all the time, and just, I don't know, I just overthink which eyeshadow palette to pan so much. I know I did the Modern Renaissance in the past, and I got so bored of it pretty quickly. So I don't know if this was a good choice or not. I guess we'll end up seeing, but I chose the Nude Light palette from Huda Beauty just because I feel like this is a really nice staple neutral palette, and it also has amazing, beautiful shimmers. It's super quick to do, like the easiest look ever, like throw this little pink in the crease and then this all over the lid and I'm done. Or I can make it more intense and more fun, or you can just do a shimmer. You don't even have to use the mattes, or you can do an all matte look and just, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of options here for it being only 9 shades, and they're super tiny shades, not the average pan size, so I thought it'd be even easier to hit pan on them. I'm trying to make it as easy as I possibly can for myself just because I know how I am, but I thought that this would be a fun one to try and see if I could do it, so we'll see. Alright, so those were all 10 products. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to be doing quarterly updates or just updating whenever I feel like there is something to update. So I'm a little bit undecided on that right now, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to know if you're doing a project pan or if you have any special rules or anything. I'd be super curious about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.